Hey guys, this is Kaiju 2014-117 signing in. So today is my first official Halloween video this coming week and month. So we'll start off with our first video game review for the Halloween. Now, I'm reviewing a Halloween horror game that just recently came out this year. And no, it's not Resident Evil 2. That one I'm going to save that until I finish doing the review for the other Resident Evils and as well finish completing the Resident Evil 2 Classic and as well the Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, which I recently purchased on my PlayStation 3, and I will complete those games as soon as possible. But anyways, it's another game that just came out very recently, and it's called Blair Witch. Now, if you do not know Blair Witch, neither do I. All I know is there was like a movie about it called The Blair Witch Project, which is about, I think, college students are recording themselves into the woods trying to find a witch or something. I have no idea why. And then they were gone. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not a huge fan with found footage films. I mean, I think it's interesting to watch a film that's being found and then get to see from their eyes of what is happening. Now for me, unfortunately, I'm not into those kind of films. The reason is because people shake their cameras a lot. It's kind of like dizzy, and it kind of bores me to death too. Especially when you're anxious, like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? But anyways, there was a sequel to the couple of sequels. Well, the Book of Shadows is like the second one, which I heard it's horrible. And then there's a third one that's just basically called The Blair Witch. I think that one came out in 2016 or 17. It's one of those years. If you guys can correct me, please just comment down below, let me know. But we're not talking about that. Today we'll be talking about The Blair Witch 2019, which is a recent video game that released on PC and Xbox One. Now, I was anxious to try that because I'm like interested to see how the game is. I'm a huge fan of horror games, and I want to see how they approach this step for The Blair Witch. So, I've seen people already giving the game like a 7, an 8 out of 10. So I'm here to tell you, is it worth those kind of ratings? No! The game sucks. Why is that? Okay, let's start off one reason. It's because it's a glitch. There's so much glitch in there. And especially the way I'm using it for the Xbox One. I'm playing it on my Xbox One. Now, here's the thing. You know how in some games when you move and look around, it's kind of smooth, right? This one, whenever you look around and move at the same time, it goes like this. It's lagging. It's going up and down for some reason every time I look around and even moving at the same time. Why? That should not be an issue. But what's the story about? The story is about Ellis. I forgot his last name, but that's the first name I can remember, and his dog Bullet, who they're on a mission to search for a missing boy that was lost somewhere in the woods. That, Blair Witch area, as they call it. Or if I do not know the name correctly, I'm sorry. It's because that shows I don't like the game. Now, honestly, I don't think the game deserves to be a 7 or even an 8 out of 10. Whoever gives it an 8 out of 10, they probably lost their mind or they are a huge Blair Witch fan. And honestly, I've never seen any of the films. I'm sorry. But even so, if I do see it, I'm probably not like fond with it. I'll probably say it's okay. I was hoping the game would at least be better at it, but no, it's not. So, what else sucks? Basically, I'm gonna do a little spoiler about how to get a good ending or how getting a bad ending. Now, there will be some few things that you will see that you will pick up items or thinking like, oh, it's a collectible, especially with some sort of a Blair Witch's a wooden stick or something. And then there's like those, you know how they have those weird sticks that you see, stick rings, and then suddenly you crushed it. Okay, first of all, I don't know if I should destroy it or not, or collect it or not, which I have a feeling it's not a good idea, but I did it anyways, and they said, oh, you got an achievement. I said, oh, okay. And I thought collecting those will make it work. Actually, here's the thing. If you want to get a good ending, you can collect any other stuff, but do not destroy those artifacts or collect any artifacts that belongs to the Blair Witch, which is the best way to get a good ending. That's kind of dumb in a way. But if you want to get a bad ending, then do whatever you want. Just destroy them or kick them or break it, however you want it. But also, the weirdest thing ever is fighting the monsters. Now, the monsters are mostly invincible. So if you have a camera that shows I forgot what it is. Is it infrared? No, it's not infrared. I think it's like a different. I think it's like a night vision camera. You can get to see them. But the best way to kill the monsters is use a flashlight. And unfortunately, killing the monsters also affects a bad ending. So what am I supposed to do to defend myself against those monsters? Simple. Don't turn on the flashlight. Just use your camera and use the night vision. Wow, that is a genius way to do. Now, I think they did that with the Blair Witch films, and I can totally understand that. But still, I feel the way the game is just not working for me. If you guys want a game that's kind of like a survival horror with a camera, I recommend Outlast, and that I will review soon. But for now, let's talk about Blair Witch. I don't like the game. I mean, the game is okay, and if I have a choice between playing this game or Anthem, I want to play this game. Now, why is that? Because at least I can play it. Rather than Anthem, I can't play the game because I spent $40 and I had to pay additional $60 every year to play a whole year. No, I don't want that. I would rather play a game that's terrible even though it works and it sucks. At least it works. At least I can play it. I don't have to spend too much money just for playing a stupid game. Honestly, guys, this ain't worth $30 for you guys. It is $30, and I kind of wish it should have been lower because I don't know. But I'll give credit to the guys who are trying to make it work, at least the game to work, and it's fine. And what's another thing that I remember? Oh, yes. For some reason, I'm getting circled around as I thought I was progressing. And it turns out the only way to progress is you got to use a camera to find tapes and to rewind it and then some certain keys come out. Now, that's an interesting concept. But what I'm curious is why the guy hasn't noticed it until a cutscene. So, for example, I was circling around seeing the same car over and over again. And then suddenly, after I found a way or a sweet spot to make it progress, they said, hey, haven't I seen the car before? How many times have I said that? I passed that car about 5 times and it finally says it. Oh my gosh. Oh. But anyways, guys, this is like a partially angry review rant. But I will do an R-rated version for that and then in the next video. But anyways, here's my overall thoughts for the game. Is this game worth 7 to 8 out of 10? No. Could it be 6? It's an average, I would say, but I'm giving it a 5 out of 10 because as much as the game is actually working and the game is somewhat interesting, I'm not innovated to keep playing because I feel it's just not worth my time to play it. If you guys want to play a real survival horror that doesn't also use that much weapons and just run away, Outlast is a good game for you to try out. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning into my video. If you want to see my R-rated video, you can watch it from my channel. I'll probably leave a link in the description down below. Or actually, no, that's probably gonna be after. But anyways, I'll put it down during my comments. Okay? Anyways, thank you so much, guys. This is Kaiju 2014-117 signing off.